Welcome to the preview for Block C of the Conflux method. This is the block where the method becomes genuinely different from almost anything else available in retail trading education. And I want to be straight with you about why, without overselling it. Most retail traders make decisions on futures and Forex using only what is on the price chart. Block C adds a source of information that most of them never touch: options data. Not to trade options necessarily, to read them. Because the options market is where some of the largest institutional players express what they are positioned for, and where their commitments leave a trail you can follow, if you know where to look. Block A taught you where structure is. Block B taught you how to confirm it. Block C asks a different question entirely. What is the institutional capital actually positioned for before the move happens? The reason this edge exists is that it is invisible to most people. Reading options flow demands that you think in time, not just direction. A higher bar than reading a candlestick, and most traders never clear it. That is exactly why the information stays useful. If it were easy and everyone did it, it would already be priced away. This block is the most demanding one in the course, which is precisely why it is placed last, on top of a foundation that is already solid. So what do you actually learn to read? You learn to pull the kind of data the large players cannot fully hide, where the heavy activity is, which strikes matter, how the biggest positions are skewed. You learn what the weekly positioning reports reveal about who is leaning which way, the funds against the asset managers. And you learn to read open interest and margin as a map. Specific reference zones built from the exchange's own margin mechanics that act as gravity on price. I am keeping the mechanics for the lessons because each of these needs to be built up carefully. The point of the preview is the shape of it. There is a layer of the market the chart alone does not show you, and block C is how you start seeing it. There is one idea from this block I will name because it captures the whole spirit of the method. The options market implies, each day, a kind of equilibrium, a zone where price is most likely to stay. We use that to do something very specific, to decide where to hide a stop so it sits behind the level the market itself is defending, rather than in front of it, where the crowd's stops are stacked. That is the whole philosophy of the course in one move. Not predicting the future, but stacking the odds and protecting the downside. And this is where the name of the method finally pays off. Conflux. Confluence. Picture a level from block A. Now picture volume from block B, confirming that the move into it is real. Now, picture an options-derived zone from block C, landing in the same place. Three independent sources, developed completely differently, pointing at one price. That overlap, we call it a convergent zone, is the highest conviction setup the method produces. Block C is the third stream that makes the river. Without it, you have two confirmations. With it, you have the full picture the method was built to give you. What you walk away with from block C is perspective. You stop trading the chart as if it is the whole market, because you have seen the larger positioning underneath it. 9 lessons, building from the first conceptual one all the way to full integration, where all 3 blocks come together into a single way of working. It is the most advanced block, and the one students tell us reframes everything that came before it. You can take block C on its own if you already have a structure and volume process, and want the options layer on top. Though honestly, it lands hardest when you have blocks A and B underneath it. Most people take it as the final block of the full course. The link is below. The honest close, same as always. Trading carries a high risk of losing your capital. Options and futures are demanding instruments. This is education and not advice, and nothing here is a promise of profit. The decisions are yours, and so are the results. If you want to see the part of the market most traders never look at, I will see you inside block C.